Welcome to Alpha Omega Sin's unboxing of Duke Nukem Forever! Balls of Steel edition, of course. So here we go. We got... Oh. So here we got the game. There's Duke Nukem Forever, PS3 version. Come get some. Now, inside, you got the game. Now, what you would think is the manual. Essentially, there really isn't a whole lot when it comes to it. It's kind of just, these are the controls and everything. It's literally just one page. That's really about it. Here, got an ad for The Darkness 2, which is pretty cool because I like the first one a lot and the comics are good. And an advertisement for the add-on content. Show this off here so you guys can see. Inside the case there's interior art. Hail to the king. So yeah, got that, which isn't too bad. Now, whenever you get the Balls of Steel edition, it comes in this nifty box right here. Turn that to its side. Right there is just a picture of all the contents that you get with this. That's the back, declaring it's the Balls of Steel edition. And that's essentially the back of the regular game case. On top, we have the Duke Nukem emblem, which the bottom is also adorned with the same exact thing. Now when you open it, you actually get this. Hail to the king, baby. So let's open this up. And on top, we got several goodies already. First up, we have the pack of miniature poker cards. And it's essentially just poker cards. These aren't actually opened. Well, made in China, like everything else. Then, in a little baggie, we got the Duke Nukem Forever dice. Kind of like what Duke throws at the beginning of the video. So let's take these out of their little bag. Might be a little bit easier to see. Only need to see one. But yeah, it's got the little Duke Nukem logo on it, which is where the number 1 should be. And essentially they're just little dice that you would see in a casino. So that's the dice. And in addition, you actually get Duke Nukem poker chips. Let's take these out of the bag and have a look at these. They feel just like regular poker chips, so if you've ever messed around with any, like the clay ones, that's what these feel like. And got purple and green one. That's really it. The little Duke Nukem logo on them. That's about that for those. And flip up a little cardboard insert. And first up, we'll take this out. And this happens to be the Duke Nukem comic, which is awesome for me because I'm a big fan of comics. So I'll actually be putting this in cardboard and plastic. So open that up and you see that there is a lot of work actually put into this. Got some TNA going on there. But it's Duke Nukem, of course. Who's next? So yeah, it's pretty cool that they have this in here. I'm just kind of glad that they have anything comic related, but to be honest, it's just really cool. And seeing this actually reminds me of Street Sharks, if anybody remembers that show. But here's the back. Got Duke's face there with his little sneer. I'll reach in. And we actually get a certificate of authenticity, proving, you know, this is most definitely the most badass thing ever. Kind of hard to see, but got a little gold stamp right there. But yep, showing this is Ball of Steel edition. That's pretty cool. Kind of nice to have. Let's see. Ooh, now this is something that I thought was very nice that they had in general. This is an art book. History, Legacy, and Legend. Duke Nukem Forever. And it's It's a hardcover, which I like a whole lot. I just like hardcover things in general because they won't bend and crease unless you chuck them at a wall. So inside it'll have artwork for various characters. Some of the stages. Different guns. Now, they actually have a Duke Nukem Forever art book, like a full, huge, gigantic art book. So if you aren't getting the Balls of Steel edition and you really just want an art book, I would say go for that because it's a lot more detailed. It has more pages and everything. But yeah, you actually get an art book with this, so it's not too shabby. Oh, this I like. And this is a Duke Nukem Forever sticker. It's a little crease. So you can take it off there and paste it on stuff. I personally don't know what I'm going to put this on just yet, but I will put it on something. Then here, if any of you have ever been online, there's actual things that you can print out. They're paper dolls that are, you fold them up, kind of like origami in a way, just not nearly as difficult. But yeah, they did the same thing with Duke Nukem. He looks all goofy, but it is Duke Nukem. It's pretty cool, and he's got a pig cop head with him. So yeah, and he has gigantic Lego-type arms. Pretty ridiculous, but yeah, that's kind of neat. I've never really seen anything that had something like this, so I think it's kind of cool. And then we have postcards, Duke Nukem Forever postcards, which there is quite a few in here, but it's not opened up. I'll open that later. Now, the main thing that most people want to get this for just so happens to be the Duke Nukem Forever bust. Which, get that out of the plastic there. And there you go. Now, it's actually pretty heavy. This doesn't feel extremely light or anything. So, you know, whenever you're inside Duke's mansion, he actually has a lot of bust of him sitting around, so this is the same exact thing. It really is pretty nice. Got a little stamp on the bottom, and these so that doesn't slide around. There's top of his head. But yeah, it's pretty cool that they actually included this. This was one of the main reasons why I wanted it, so we'll be going up somewhere on my shelf somewhere. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Set him there. But all around, the Balls of Steel edition, it's not too bad because, I mean, I paid a lot for collector's editions that included a lot less than this. And, I mean, this essentially is all the stuff that you're getting, which is a crap load of stuff. So, yeah, there's all that stuff right there. And the bust. So, it's not too bad for what it is. All around, whenever a game like this that's taking like years and years and years to come out and has this much hype behind it, whenever they're going to make a special edition of it, of course you want to pick it up. If you're a longtime fan of the series like myself, these are just awesome mementos. So it will be something you can look back on fondly and just be like, I remember when it finally came out, that was so cool. And then admire your little Duke Nukem bust. Nowhere near as cool as some of the Duke Nukem statues I've seen for sale, but you know what? This kicks ass. So, that about wraps it up for my unboxing of the Duke Nukem Forever Balls of Steel edition for PS3. Very awesome stuff. Again, like I said, this is available on other platforms, but this PS3 version, and it's pretty kick-ass. If you're a longtime fan of Duke Nukem Forever and you like the game a whole lot, like myself, then this is definitely worth picking up and checking out. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, game the fuck on.